All right, welcome to week one of the 2023 college football season. We have a full slate of games this week, starting on Thursday. And we're going to be bringing you, the BBros are going to be bringing you 5 selections this week. Hopefully you all caught our selection last week as we started the season 1-0 against the spread, taking Notre Dame minus 20.5. That was an awesome start. Notre Dame had complete control from the get-go. So again, easy victory there. This week, we're going to kick it off in Utah. Thursday night, we've got Florida heading out west. Utah is -7. This is a rematch from last year. Florida upset Utah in Florida. And now we have a game in Salt Lake City. So we're going to kick it over to the BBros for the pick. Bradford, who you guys taking this week?
I really like Utah. Utah at home -7.
All right, there it is. BBros are on -7 Utah. Utah -7. All right, next up, we are headed to Fort Worth, Texas. The Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime head to TCU. Obviously, we've heard nothing but hype, and more hype around Colorado. Dion has really put a spotlight on that campus. But if you look at the line, TCU is favored by 21 points. So Vegas isn't quite believing the hype, at least early in the season, based on the number that they've thrown out there. So this one's going to be interesting. It's the Fox noon game of the week. So there'll be a lot of excitement around this matchup. Obviously, TCU, coming out of nowhere last year and going all the way to the national championship. So let's send it over to the BBros and see who they're taking.
I like the Horned Frogs -21.
The BBros, they are not afraid of laying those points. TCU -21 is the pick. Next up, we are heading to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn. UMass comes to town. Now, UMass is coming off of a road win last week in week 0. They went out to New Mexico State. Obviously, New Mexico State isn't the strongest of teams, but anytime you can get a road win, that's a plus. They come into Jordan-Hare up against an Auburn team who wasn't very good last year. They have a brand new coach. He's a great coach. But again, how quickly have they adapted to his processes and schemes? We'll find out. -38 is the line. That's a lot of points. Bradford, BBros, who you guys taking in this one?
I'm taking UMass plus the points.
All right. BBros are taking the points. Hopefully Bradford's mom is not watching this. She's an Auburn alumni and Auburn alum. So she might not be happy with this pick, but the BBros do not believe this will be a blowout. They are taking plus 38.5 UMass. Next up, we are headed to Charlotte for a neutral site game. We have North Carolina versus South Carolina. Mac Brown keeps pumping out winning seasons. South Carolina has Rattler and some good receivers back. North Carolina -2.5. BBros, who we got?
I love North Carolina -2.5.
Okay, North Carolina is the play, -2.5. Last up, Sunday night, we are headed to Orlando for another neutral site matchup. We've got LSU versus Florida State. This is another rematch from early last year where LSU was upset at home by Florida State by 1 point. Now LSU heads to Orlando for a little revenge. LSU should contend for the SEC West. Florida State is the pick to win the ACC. So, for national championship purposes, for playoff purposes, this is This is as big as it gets for these two teams on how they're going to kick off the season. LSU is -2.5. Bradford, BBros, who do you guys like in this one?
LSU wins big. Take -2.5.
LSU -2.5 is the play. So let's recap it. 5 games this week. We've got Utah -7, TCU -21, UMass +38.5, North Carolina -2.5, and LSU -2.5. All right, guys, let's have some fun this year. Please like the video. Please subscribe. It's going to be interesting to see how well a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old do against the spread. They're 1-0 to kick off the season. Let's make it 6-0. Let's go. BBros are peacing out.